good morning, and welcome to day number 147 of our clinical testimonies. I appreciate you from this part of our world, and I want to say thank you so much for taking your time. I know the times these days are so scarce. In fact, it's a commodity that is so scarce that we have to start chasing after it. Amen. But here we are now. You've taken that time to be part of this, and I want to congratulate you in advance for being part of this, because this morning's clinical testimony is profound, because a lot of us are going to be deeply connected. In fact, some of you listening to me now, you are going to be saying, wow, this is how it's always been. But friend, it's not going to be like that anymore. By this testimony, things are going to change. Now, I want to talk to you about, something profound. You see, you are the Father's inestimable asset. And because you are that jewel, you can't be moving around and navigating life without being equipped. You are here for an assignment, and your assignment here is divine. And so the divine equipping is what you need to advance life purpose. And so we discover something unique in this very chapter or portion of the Bible that I'm going to be talking to you from. And this is Genesis chapter 20, verse 27 to 28. And the Bible reads that, and Laban said to him, please stay. If I have found favor in your eyes, please stay. If I have found favor in your eyes, for I have learned by experience that the Lord has blessed me for your sake. Then he said, name your wages, and I will give it. Now, this was Jacob and the uncle, the brother to the mother, Rebekah. And for so many years, he worked his butt off to satisfy first his crave for Rachel, which never happened. Leah was handed over, and then got Rachel. A lot of things went. You see, he was being scammed by his uncle. But you know what? Something was happening in the background. And this is unique for me, because not even Jacob understood how far this went. Yes, he saw multiplication. He saw increases. He saw, in fact, he experienced the dominion lifestyle whilst in the home of Laban. But that Laban came out when Laban saw that Jacob was about to leave that environment. That Laban came out to acknowledge that this man's presence actually instigated the riches, the wealth, the outreaches he was able to accomplish. Shocked me. And why do I bring these testimonies to you? You see, you would have been laboring in certain places, whether in your marriage, in the church, in your organization, in the businesses you run, or even in the relationships you have. You would have been laboring. But of course, no one is taking notice of those. And it appears concretely so that you are being wasted. But you see, now that we know, we have to be deliberate in the place of prayer, that our labor must speak. That is the testimony I bring to you this morning, that your labor must speak. So many a time, people labor, and when it is time to collect the gratuities, the pension, the retirement, we are told the purse is depleted, and some bosses ran away with it. You would have spent so much to build your marriage, nothing is happening. And then we are told, well, the marriage is what it is. Friends, I need you to have a volcanic rage. Yes, a volcanic rage, a holy anger against such manipulation. Jacob was in that home for decades, and no one acknowledged that his presence changed the atmosphere of Laban and of his family, until Jacob was set to leave. I don't want you to be set to leave before your labor is acknowledged, before your labor speaks. Your labor must start speaking now. You know why? Because your failure will activate failures in the lives of others. There are so many connected to your destiny that we cannot, and you cannot afford to slide. There are so many connected to your destiny that you cannot afford to slack. Not because you lack the will, not because you lack the purpose, but simply because you've slacked and you can't permit it. So this is why I brought you this testimony this morning, that your labor must begin to speak. Your labor must begin to speak. That the manipulation, the theft of your favor must cease. The templates, the roadmap put in place to steal from you must be frozen. And I can't do that on your behalf. I can be a supporting cast because you are the main character of your life. So I expect you to frame your day this morning by just prophesying to the day, telling the day that, look, your labor must begin to speak. You know, Job speaks to us from chapter 38, asking if we've commanded the day or commanded the money. Because you are the command and the control of the day. If you fail to mold the day, then it's going to be malnourished. The nutrients that the day needs, they're in your hands. So feed it properly. And these testimonies are a way of feeding the day. So that when you conduct an audit, at the end of the day, you are able to extract the benefits. Because the psalmist says our day is loaded with benefits. And that's the prophetic word. So our failure to lead the day brings havoc, agony, tears, disappointments. So take it from the word that Laban rose and acknowledged that Jacob's labor helped to catapult him. You don't want to wait for decades, or when you are tired and stressed. You want your labor to speak now. And I need you to do that. Tell your day that my labor today must speak. You must prophesy to the day. The day cannot run headlessly and leave you behind. No. You control the day. You speak to the day. So, friends, remember, when you command your day, when you speak to your day with these clinical testimonies, you supernaturally endow the day with the life of God. And so the day will not engage you lifelessly. So I congratulate you, friends, in advance, because I know the day will respond to your prophetic mantle. So thank you so much for joining me on this day 147. I appreciate your time. May the Lord bless you, keep you until I see you again. Same time, same place tomorrow. Remember, Jesus Christ is Lord. Bye-bye.